Great day. People, you have got to guard yourself when you are going out and having fun. And these are specifically for my college students. Oh my gosh, let's get into this video. When I saw this, I was like, we have got to talk about this. Parents, you have got to talk with your teens, college students, young adults. I mean, I was 18 when I started my undergrad. I was 18, so these are still teens. You guys, oh my gosh. College students say they were drugged while on Mexico trip. And look at them holding hands. This is crazy. What happened here? What happened here?
This horrific photo shows two college students passed out after they say they were drugged while on vacation in Mexico.
Were passed out and basically paralyzed.
It was supposed to be a dream getaway, but Zara Hull is still hospitalized 6 days after drinking water at a pool bar in Cancun, which she says left her clinging to life.
We literally took one sip off of the water, and at the same time we hit the bar. Our faces we were down.
Zara, there's no question in your mind you were drugged.
Yep. I felt my body about to just start going into a seizure activity, in a compulsion.
Oh my gosh.
And I could not stop. They were back to back.
Zara was rushed to a private hospital, but things took an even worse turn when the hospital demanded thousands of dollars to treat the college student.
Oh my
Money
gosh.
she didn't have.
And if we didn't pay it, then they were going to put me out in the street, intubated, and with my catheter in.
Oh.
The 20-year-old who's studying nursing says she was intubated for no reason and pumped full of drugs. Her boyfriend, Jake Cinder, stuck by her side, watching in horror as he says the hospital milked them for $65,000.
Oh my gosh.
The gut-wrenching feeling was not being able to pay to actually get her out.
Zara's mother was finally able to secure a medevac for her daughter to be flown to a hospital in Dallas. Here she is today, relearning to walk.
This is
What are the
insane.
doctors here in the U.S. saying happened to you?
It's all been speculation. They think, they do think there's been a lot of drugs in my system.
Fortunately, her friend, who also passed out, recovered without going to the hospital.
This was my dream vacation, and it turned into my worst nightmare.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. Thank God that it wasn't where they were drugged and somebody took them off and did bodily harm to them and any type of sexual acts and all of that. Thank God for that. But I'm going to say, and I just showed you a video, go and check out the video where the husband and wife were out at a restaurant and whoever the guy was. So this is telling me more and more that either the bartenders at these locations are starting to be in on some of these things and you're not able to watch this person make your drink. But we really, for those who want to go out and have a beverage, I'm not knocking it. I'm not judging you. However, zoom in, because whenever the medication, whatever the thing is, takes on, ain't nothing you can do about it. I wonder why it impaired her body way worse than it did her friends. But that just lets you know that things impact people differently. You see, they both were knocked out and they were holding each other's hand. It was like, okay, something's not right. They grabbed each other's hand and they locked hands. It was like, this was crazy. Thank God her boyfriend was able to come and help her. Maybe he was there. This is absolutely insane. So go and check out the video that I talked about where the husband and wife were out. This is a married couple. And the wife didn't want the drink. The husband, I think, was going to get another drink for her. So he just said, okay, well, I'm not about to waste this. This was my money. And he drank it. By the time they got home, he was out. It was crazy. The daughter had to come down and help the mom get the husband in the car. Get him in the house. It was insane. And they knew he had been drugged because they had never, ever seen him that way. And for this young lady to have experienced that, thank God it wasn't worse. But, look at that. She was drugged and now they had to pay $65,000. And one of the big things is they tell you in Mexico, don't drink the water. You need to drink bottled water. You need to be drinking. Every time we go, we have never, ever, 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 ever. And we've stayed in Airbnbs. We've stayed in hotels. we always buy water. And even if we go to vacate somewhere there, if it's not a bottled water, I won't be drinking it because the water is not cleansy enough for you to drink the water. They tell you that. They tell you that's why they always serve you the bottled water. So I don't know if it was the water as well, but obviously whatever it was that they put in her drink, it had her down and her body was malfunctioning, rejecting it. So I just want to send this out as a warning to my college students. I want you all to be smarter. I know that in your teens and 20s, many of you are going to want to have fun and you may decide you want to have a cocktail or a glass of wine or whatever. And I'm not knocking it, but you need to have a system in place. You have got a plan that what if this thing happens, then this is what needs to happen. Or maybe my friend don't need to drink anything if I'm going to drink anything because we both don't need to be out at the same time and we here by ourselves. Okay, if you got your boyfriends there, then okay, you need to get a system in place so you can be prepared. And I'm not being overly precautious. And Cancun, so many people go to Cancun. It's like, I've never been, but it's so many people that I know that have been to Cancun. It's like a normal vacation spot. So this is just something to zoom into. And great people, maybe you don't need to do this when you go out of the bar. Maybe you should go have your fun, swim, get you something to eat, and then get your own beverages from the store and go back to your hotel or Airbnb or wherever you're staying and then partake there. Or maybe on the resort. Typically on the resort, you feel like you're much safer than going out to these bars. So just think about that too, young people. If you're going to be on a resort, or let's just say you're in a hotel, your chances seem to be a little bit more, and I said seemed, so I'm not telling you that they are because I don't have the proof, but you would just think that you may be a little bit more, it may be a little bit more reliable to have a safe beverage in your resort atmosphere, maybe at your hotel bar versus being outside at a bar on the beach. But nevertheless, if you're going to do that and have fun, spring break, vacation, whatever it is, have a plan, be strategic, and pay attention to these people who are making your drinks. That's all I'm going to say. Because if the man felt brave enough to attack a married couple and he saw the husband there, they have no sympathy for young people, for teenagers, teens, 18, 19, college students, 20, 21, you still young. You still a baby in my eyes. 25, you still young. But nevertheless, you got to be smart, great people. Share this video. I'm going to put the link in the description. So be sure to check out the full video and check out the other one I also put on the husband who got the roofie, which was really meant for the wife. Now, this is where we love ourselves, grow ourselves, and think for ourselves, great people. Subscribe to the channel, share the video. Let's get in this comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Be smart, guys. Be smart. Yeah.